Yeah, guys, I'm back again with a new video, and we're going to talk about the science of war. You know what I'm saying? And you I can dive straight forward about the subject, but you have to understand that how people are being conditioned to accept war. Okay, to accept. Uh, the killing of another human being for means of power and means of economic growth. And you have seen that the biggest science that they have endorsed in this earth, and the science that uh, gets the most attention, and the science that spends billions, trillions, quadrillions, 10 trillions in your lifetime is the science of war. Any other science, they don't care about it. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care about the science of healthy food. They don't care about the science of healthcare, really. It's, these all other sciences are mirroring are products of the science of war. You understand that? Because what I find out through my research is that the wars allow the development of these other sciences that circumvent you. Because during war is when they carry out tests and experiments on humans, illegal experiments on humans. Doesn't matter which side of war. Yeah, when they had that Second World War, Japan was using their own people, their own soul, not their own people, like for experiments, and millions died in experiments and butcherings underground in secrets because it was war. They can do whatever the hell they want. When they say we're gonna have war, you be prepared because they're coming for you. Yeah, and that war science is so big, and it's like a massive organized crime, that runs the realm, and it started from World War World War One. They done it, and they achieved something. Yeah, don't every word that they do is for an achievement of something, but it's not what you think it is. It's not like when they had Second World War. It was not about Germany. It was not about all of that stuff that they tell you. Yeah, it was about uh, taking lands, moving people around, empowering certain families. You know what I'm saying? And establishing new kingdoms and establishing unbreakable orders. That science of war will be the background of the whole entire human existence, and that's what it is. That scientific war runs the whole system, and everything that we do or that they do prioritize that organism. Yeah, all the money is fueled, prioritized for war, is fueled, prioritized for destruction, of building warheads, nuclear weapons, nuclear power stations, uh, everything that is connected to that war machine. Okay, and connected to the power, because it created them wars, first row, second row, and now the third one. What they're doing, the wars are meant to keep you isolated and trapped here in this realm, so that you in constant state of war, and you cannot settle, okay? You cannot own land, you cannot have your own independent ideas, you cannot have family, really, yeah, because this machine controls that, destruction of family, destruction of the youth, destruction of all moral, and basically destruction of humans, to prioritize the big war machine, war science people. And it's been like this forever. Since I was born, they at war. The war never ends. These beings were created, they got to fight. They got to fight forever over the same things, basically. They tell them they're fighting over, well, it's always about religion and land conquest. But it's not what we think. It's about wielding those empires. Yeah, this war machine empire. That's what it is all about. Yeah, entire economies are based in war heads, in war bombs, in military, in a lot of dead, a lot of people dying at war. That's the economy that they have. Yeah. And like everything else, and everything else is the same. Everything else that this machine creates is at war with humans. No matter what they create, is for the destruction of humans. No matter what product they sell to you, is deceptive for destruction of human. And they make it that they are the mainstream. Yeah, they call it mainstream, which means anybody outside of that stream, you don't exist. You don't have a voice. You cannot be, you are not acknowledged, because you're not supposed to exist. The only thing that is supposed to exist is this big war machine that they've been using forever. People, we have long possessed the art of war and the science of war, which have been evolved in the minutest detail. See that? It's all they know. It's the energy that they run with. Yeah. So don't get surprised if you don't see me out there talking to people too much, because I know what people think. They think war. Okay? They are not, these people were brainwashed, okay, to believe in things that don't exist. They are superficial, therefore they don't know anything. They are superficial and easy to manipulate. Yeah, entire populations are very easy to manipulate into war, into destroying themselves. Yeah, generations after generations, they keep doing the same thing. You know that? Second World War, they did the same thing. Millions died for no reason. It's all a script. You know what I'm saying? The science of war is the well-paid jobs to go to war. You know what I'm saying? But it's short-lived, because you can't go to war and not bleed. You're either gonna die there, or your economy is gonna die. Yeah, either way, you're gonna be destroyed. Your family is gonna be destroyed, and if you don't die in that world, when it finishes, you don't recognize what's left, and you're gonna say it was not worth it, like they all do after all the wars, because they go to these wars not by their own incentive, but because they've been programmed, lined up, and have no other option. The economy has no other option because they're not free to do what they want. They only have to do what the machine wants, and the machine feeds on word. Hmm? They got all types of books to prepare them for word. They got all types of brainwash every day, 24/7, in every news network, exploding with war material, exploding with war, telling us that war is good, telling us that war is power, but it's not our war. Or nothing. It's the same people that been doing Second World War. It's the same people that still doing the same war, wars all over the world. Okay, they lived up a good time like you got Americans. What do you think that is? It's a war machine. They've been enjoying a few decades of, since that place was created, they've been at war. You know what I'm saying? But because they were dominating, they've been enjoying. It was all good, but now they're not dominating. The empire is collapsing. They got to go back to war. They got to go back to take lands. They got to go back to, you know, do the same things that they've been doing in the past. Humans keep doing the same, people. There is no progress with these people. It's all religio. It's all foundational of war. Science of war. Science, foundations of science of war. Everything is founded that all these countries, all these systems was founded in war. Okay? Everything was founded by war, according to them. And there is no life outside of the war machine, war power, 90% bow, go to war, do nothing meaningful, but war that other people scripted. Yeah, war that is scripted in the Bible, and they just bring it back to life anytime they want, because it's a program. The people are programmed to accept it, and the script is directing each word, the meaning of each word. It's always about some political dysfunction, you know what I'm saying? Or is it about a religious dysfunction? Or is it about economic dysfunction? I don't have, so I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna steal from somebody else, which shows that humans are nothing but, a recessive species. Because since they've been living like this forever, I mean, really, all science, the best thing you can do, military vehicles, science of military vehicles. They're proud of this stuff. They're proud of war. So who are they fighting, people? They've been fighting themselves the whole time, just to keep themselves trapped in this realm. Okay, you got 50% NPCs out there to challenge your sanity because they are insane. They have no soul or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it seems that the NPCs are the ones that actually run the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Run all this simulation. because the NPCs are all simulated beings. They are all programs. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones telling you to keep doing the same things and expect different results. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones that are spying on you, stealing your data, building databases with all everything they can know about you. They writing in the database, they studying you, yeah, and they're gonna keep this database forever. These databases, man, they're gonna keep them even after we died and gone another 100 years. They're gonna have forever. They're gonna have this database deep down the earth. They're gonna have this database with everything we do, what we like, what we don't like, yeah, how we can be programmed to live at war, to spend billions at war, but let each other die starving, die without means to live, without a purpose, without nothing. Yeah, because the machine creates the purpose, and the purpose that all these people, their whole purpose is work. Their whole purpose is vanity, is to, boost about themselves, okay? Boost about all the small things they think are big, like, fake economy, fake money, billions of dead people, genocides. None of these amount to no greatness. You know what I'm saying? None of this amounts to any perception of God that they sell. Yeah, the whole thing, even God is commercial. And this is the God they worship, the God of word. Because God is word. You forgot that? Your Bible tells you God is a man of word. So what part you missed on that thing? You want to read the Bible, but you want to internalize your fantasies. But you're not understanding what the Bible is telling you, that, Yahweh is a man of word. Yeah. Yahweh is his name. What do you expect them to do? That God is a God of word in the Bible itself. So it's all good. It's normal. Word is normal. That's why they gave you the Bible. And then the Bible manifests these kingdoms, these empires, and those words automatically. Okay? It's all wired. It's all a system. Yeah? It's all a system in automatic. Every generation, they're gonna train these dudes, they're gonna train military, they're gonna send them to work. They don't know how precious their life is until, young people, they think that going to war is fun. You got a gun, you got this, you got that, you got adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? Until they're there and get shot or blown up or step over some mine, and then it's not fun no more. Because you see your life disappearing in a second. It's not, it's the brainwash. But everybody that goes to war never think they're gonna die. No. Everybody thinks they like Superman. They go in there, they do their job, and they're coming back home. Every soldier is gonna think the same. He's not gonna think why I'm gonna, lose my only my lifetime doing this. I mean, did this come from me? No, they gave you the science of war at your school, at your church. Yeah, history tells you war, science is war. Yeah, everything is war. They make war a supreme existence. Is war, but you don't know nothing about. That's why you can never ever know nothing about yourself. You can never ever know nothing about the role you live on. You can never ever know nothing, yeah, about this realm. All the people involved in this, they don't know who they are. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because the campaign is so strong that it attracts them, okay, and not know. That's why we're telling these Negroes, if you don't know the self, that's where you're going to end up. Okay, somebody's going to manipulate you into their word. Because the people that start these wars, they don't die. These are the people that are the Superman that don't die. Not you. The people that start these wars and are the people that start all the wars because they don't die. They create the war, they do their profit, and they keep going. Yeah. You just, what they call collateral. Okay. And that's that. Many of these dudes, they have family, they have wife, they have kids, and everything. You know what I'm saying? They put everything down and go to war. Of course, there are incentives since the machine is about war, is well-paid jobs. People want money, and the only way they're gonna get some money is if they go to work, because there ain't no good jobs out there. They can't do what they want. They can't own lands. They can't do nothing, but they can go to work. Okay? They can't own lands, but they're super proud of their country and all that, but they don't own their country or nothing. Yeah. And all the foreigners that come anywhere, they have to pay for their bill. They're not there for free. It's not like they told you, oh, you can come over here and you live for free here. No. They tell you immigrants is a problem and this and that. The machine is the one creating the problems. The machine creates the ambient. The machine creates the culture. The machine, controls the system. 1 minute, if the machine wants peace, it's all. If you have peace or war, it's up to the machine, because the machine controls money and all the weapons of war and all the economy. So if they say we're gonna have war, you jump in. You can say no because you're not the one sponsoring it. Okay. So besides not having nothing, you see that they have money for war. Besides not having jobs, yeah, you have no jobs, your country is falling apart, there's no economy, but there is billions spent in war. Always there is money for war until everything is broken and all the people that wanted money and wanted more life are dead, and all the people that wanted peace are dead, right? That's all I've seen them doing. And then they start another time of wielding for a few years, and then when population grows a little bit, they start another war. It's a war machine. Yeah, it's inadmissible. In 2025, you still have wars of conquest. Why? With the whole history they show you of what it brings And how deteriorating it is, they're still doing the same thing. You see? Now, when we look back, the ancients, they were not doing, we don't, yeah, there were war back there, but I think the wars were during the resets. They didn't live at war. These entities that, go to wars. And then, since then, the earth is not about nothing but war. Lies and war. Because the war resets generations. The war resets the truth. Yeah. And allows them to create a society based in lies. That's what the word was. Okay? So anytime you see this society trying to become operational, to become self-sustainant, they're going to start war. Just like now. They're going to start war to prevent sustenance of humans, to enslave humans. All wars are meant to enslave humans, no matter what they tell you, no matter what the programming is. All those wars are meant to keep you trapped and weak against that war machine, because it is a war machine, a monster, a beast, like the Bible called it. It's a beast, and it's there to consume your life. It's there to keep you in this prison. It's there to corrupt you. It's there to take your soul and your body and not honor it, but despise it, consume it, and just use it as a spoil. You know what I'm saying? For them, you're just a spoil, you're just a product. You know what I'm saying? They have the science of war, they know how to give you fake history, fake science, fake everything, get you dressed, yeah, get you all ready, go kill each other. They are professionals doing that. And they got billions of souls always at their disposal under the programming to carry out atrocities, war atrocities of all types. Yeah, many atrocities you're not even told about because it's done in secret. See, but what they can tell is that nobody has peace, nobody's safe, nobody works for nothing. Everything they do, that war machine at some point will come and smoke everything into dust, and then we start again, because none of these people are free living here in the earth. None of these people own their houses. None of these people are free, because the empire, the war machine empire, is more stronger and controls all gates of existence of humans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here doing this shadow work, man, just thinking about what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? That is nothing but programming over generations. Yeah. I told you, the God of the Bible becomes the God of war that humans venerate, and all their lives are about that. But not all humans. I mean, the ones that rule the 90% are the ones that own the machine. The 90% are just part of the machine. They are brainwashed products. They are products. Can't take them out of that war mentality. But it's hard now for them to live outside of the war mentality, because they got the culture that if you're not able to protect yourself, somebody's going to come, kill you, rape your wife, and steal your house. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality, culture embedded inside every single one of them. So they live in fear, and they know that, they have to get inside these weapons of war and die killing each other. Every other generation, they got to do that, because if they don't, the 90% will become free. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing will go to smokes. Because then the system wouldn't exist. It will be just people successful, being successful, and doing what they want and being successful, and learning what God through themselves. They learning God to themselves, they won't have time to be playing with drones. You know what I'm saying? The science of death. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, and that's why I told you guys, if you don't know the self, somebody will tell you, will know it for you. Somebody will take you and draw, and just all they have to do is just put you in a script. You're already in a script. They just give you a place in the script, and you're going to be the best soldier. Okay? It's pretty easy. I like that one. You're going to be the best soldier out there. You know what I'm saying? And all of that basically for free, because it's your life they're going to take in the end. I don't care how much they pay you. Okay? And normally they can't even afford your life. What they pay you is a joke. These soldiers, I don't know how much they get paid, but it's got to be a joke. Nobody can pay you, to go somewhere and die for them. Yeah? Jesus played that game on you, right? But he didn't save you, because you keep dying, trying to save the system that don't give a damn about you. But okay, you keep doing that, and humans will be totally, it's a matter of time, humans will be exterminated. There will be no human in horizon. And perhaps something new and something better comes out of the dust. Who knows? Maybe the AI is better than humans in the end of the day, when it's all all grown up with all the information about the universe and everything. He's going to find himself before these humans. You know what I'm saying? So, and if humans are not here, well, then the AI wouldn't have no reason to be here. It will move forward, or it will just be disassembled. That's what they will do. Once the humans are gone, there is no purpose for AI. They will disassemble it, and they're gonna have this, train kids again, and they're gonna have no electricity for a while, and they're gonna start the whole thing again. And they tell you, oh, God saved you. They're gonna be talking about that same machine, God of war. People, it's a God of war, people. See that? All of them, they come out, they tell you they're going to bring peace. Look, orders deployment of troops. See that? Front orders deployment of troops. Here we go. All of them. They're not there to do what they want. They are just species, puppets, doing the wheel of the machine. Okay? And the machine wants war. The machine tells you to love war. The machine tells you war is sexy. Okay? The machine is war. Okay? See that? Trump is calling these generals. Yeah. It's all a show of war, a show of power. It's 2025. With all the books you can read, with all the knowledge you can have, this is what they do. War. Now, I believe there are better ways to live. Yeah. And the road shows back there were better ways. The world was better without war. Yeah, life. If there's war, then your life is useless. There's no need for your life to exist. You should. This means if you live at war, you have no purpose. Yeah, your purpose is being erased by their words because you are complacent, you are obligated, you are involved, you are part of this. Okay? You can't just leave somewhere else unless you leave your body. You are part of this third dimensional war zone, you know what I'm saying? In which everything they do, no matter what, is for the progress and the repetition of war, 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 war. Yeah. And I see how they brainwash them. Because to go to these military services and all that, you have to be really devoid of self. They have to empty you. Yeah. They have to empty you from yourself like the church does when they tell you that God is outside of you. Yeah, they have to empty you from yourself to fill you with something else. Stand up, see yourself as a glass. Oh, look at this glass of milk, coffee. Yeah, when it's empty, they empty it and then they fill it with what they want. Understand that? Imagine that if that's a poisonous drink and that's you have no choice about, what you want to drink. They create the drink and the glass. You just drink. You didn't choose. It's just there. And you have you do have an option. You don't have to drink that. But you are brainwashed that the easier part is to drink that. Yeah, forget your inner knowledge, forget your inner self, what is telling you. Just drink that because they know better than you. So they know what's best for you. Just drink that, okay? Trust them and go to work, okay? All of that, we are the people. This is all simulation, people. It's all simulation, people. Don't let them fool you, people. There is no such thing as the people running no shit. Yeah, it's a damn system and it runs in automatic. It runs itself. It runs its own laws. It writes its own laws. It writes its own money. It writes its own words. It writes your life, what you do and what you don't. Okay? That's all, man. I think I've been running my mouth for too long about these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, 40 minutes. It's a long time. So, you guys got more things to do than just be here listening to me. But think about it, man. It's the repetition of the same. That's all they have to offer in every, decade. That the economy, that flimsy economy, which are not based in nothing but war, is so unstable that every decade they gotta start a new war and kill millions. So that, the machine gives you the impression that you are succeeding, but you're not. You are receding. The population is diminishing, and you have no future at all because you are trapped inside the beast. Your body don't belong to you. Hey, that's all, man. And they've been doing this for a long time. Okay, you can look American. Look, man, they've been doing this forever. Okay, it's a script of war, and these wars keep developing. They've all been written down, and they're just waiting to take place. Okay? Don't depend on you. Don't depend what you say, what you do. They're already done and waiting, just like this type of thing. Yeah, it's all done and waiting for you. All types of war, all types of violence without purpose. A cemetery full of souls that never enjoyed life. They died at the war. They left. They gave away their life for a phony war, and they lost their life, people. Your life is more important than any motherfucking war they can pull out of their strings. Okay? Anywhere you're not gonna get nothing in there. Only these dudes are gonna make money. They're gonna own lands, and they're gonna own you. And you're gonna be there fighting for them, dying for them, and they never ever recognize your stupid ass for nothing. They done it in the First World or Second World, anywhere. Yeah? And they tell you that people that go to war you didn't think about it. That's all it is. That's sad, man. I love you all. Keep the instructions, not the destructions. Yeah, that's what war do. Did these people do anything? No. They need a target to use missiles that cost billions and billions and trillions. And then they're gonna need a target, and target is human beings. The target are wives, babies, pregnant women, daddies, boyfriends, girlfriends, all become death. And the machine recycle everything, keep their lands, keep their houses, and become bigger and bigger and bigger. That's it, man. Love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.